come to the second half. Group B, Champions League tie. It's Helsinki versus Manchester United. Manchester United up by a goal to nil. After Memphis Depay early in the first half. Fears were that it was going to turn into another rout, but Helsinki have held firm since then. They just haven't really curated much in their own half, but well, in the opposing half, if you like. But still time for that to change. Manchester United winning by a goal to nil last time out against Sunderland. Return to the Barclays Premier League for a few matches in this fixture. And Southampton, I think Everton will be after that. Wayne Rooney doing magnificently well apart from scoring. And he does really well here, Rooney, and Rooney was actually dropped for the match against Sunderland. I believe for this match, as the Helsinki player actually slipped there, and Rooney bamboozled him. Unfortunately, he couldn't apply the finish. As Helsinki will have the goal kick. Great to see Manchester United back in the Champions League. They belong there, and they've certainly proved it thus far as well. He's going around that maybe the third and fourth positions in the Premier League could be scrapped. It sort of makes sense in a way if you think about it. Two teams in the Champions League makes sense. I think if they were to do that, it would actually shorten the numbers and it might confuse people. So I would say they'd keep with it. There's no real need to change it. Big roll there. That was a bit of a heat. I'm surprised they didn't get booked for simulation. This morning, further forward than usual. Rooney. Depay. Depay loses it, amazingly. This is a strange one. You're going to tip your hat off to the Helsinki player. Getting the ball there. Need for Louis van Gaal to change his side thus far. Herrera. To Darmian. Tackled by Vaughan, giving credit there. You see. Ashley Young is being a pest. But, him with work rate is rubbing off on the rest of the players. Smalling, that's a crunching tackle, but nothing given, amazingly. Bastian Schweinsteiger. Unlucky. There's Mendy will come on for Mario. I'm not sure which way around that was. There's Memphis Depay. He burst into the box and pass it in for Rooney. Helsinki makes something of this. Joe was immediately tackled by Chris Smalling, cursed the commentators. I don't know why, but Chris Smalling is getting very much further forward than usual here. He is backed up by the magnificence of Phil Jones. Good at keeping the ball. Darmian. Tackle. Now, let's go to Herrera. He's going to be careful. He's in the ball. You see, he's keeping the ball somehow. Held back by Phil Jones, and David De Gea completes the gathering. Back pass. Big header from Phil Jones, great awareness there. LVG. Helsinki probably on for a draw here at the moment. They just don't want that scoring. And forward when you're trying to get the ball there. In. There's a tussle again. Darmian's going down in a heap, and everyone's going down in a heap. And Schweinsteiger has to clear it for a throw. I think making the substitution as Schuler comes on for Zenzi. That's a great interception by Bastian Schweinsteiger. And will this pass make it through to Rooney? Oh, and it almost did, you know. Fantastic pass by Bastian Schweinsteiger. And the substitution for Manchester United is Anthony Martial, who scored a hat-trick against PSV. He's going to come on for Ashley Young in the final 15 minutes. That could be a vindicated decision. And Martial's fantastic start. By Memphis Depay and Darmian, and gets past them both momentarily. Here's Sosa again from the through ball, and go through them all again. Azim, sliding tackle, good save by De Gea. And Helsinki getting half a chance there. 9 minutes to go. On for the most unlikely draw. Anthony Martial is going to burst forward here. He's not going to be caught. Martial has run all the way to the other end of the pitch, and Rooney and up in his head on the ball. Martial, what fantastic work by the lad. He's certainly playing his boots off. He wants to make sure that price tag was warranted and shut everybody up. Talking about him for the wrong reasons. And now, that hat-trick, the field, and it's for the right reasons now. Herrera through to Rooney. Good block. And defence of Helsinki. He's going to go chasing the ball. David De Gea, 1 minute of added time. Manchester United take the win. No goals in the second half, just like the one against Sunderland. But the one was enough from Memphis Depay early in the first half. Helsinki defended valiantly, but really created very little. Aside from that, it's a good effort. And Manchester United take all 3 points in game match day 2 in the Champions League Group B. Helsinki 0, Manchester United 1. Man of the match, Memphis Depay. Let's have a look at the corresponding matches with today. Paris Saint-Germain, a nice comfortable 3-0 thumping of Apple FC in their group. Sparta Prague 1, Real Madrid 4. PSV bounced back with a win against Wolfsburg in Manchester United's other group, teams in their group, my apologies. SL Benfica 1-0 against Galatasaray. Lazio succumbing to a loss to Atletico Madrid by 2-0. Juventus win by 3-0. Mönchengladbach 0, Manchester City 1. FC Barcelona 3, Roma 0, Monaco 1, Paris Saint-Germain 0. Bayern Munich 2, Olympiacos 0, Basel 0, Arsenal 1, Chelsea 0, Kiev 1, Tel Aviv 0, Porto 1, St. Petersburg 2, Lyon 0, and Ghent 0, Valencia CF 1. A shock there, St. Petersburg beating Lyon by 2-0. Definitely a shock there. Let's have a look at the groups then, starting with Group A as Real Madrid start to pull out a gap to Sparta Prague in Group A. Paris Saint-Germain not dominating as much as we thought, but obviously the win against Apple has certainly helped. In Group B, Manchester United now lead the way with PSV on 3 points thanks to their win against Wolfsburg. It propels them up to second, so they have bounced back nicely from their 5-0 defeat in match day 1. Benfica lead Group C with Galatasaray and Atletico Madrid on equal points, but ahead are Galatasaray by goal difference. Lazio still yet to get off the mark. Manchester City leading Group D with Juventus. No real surprises there, although Mönchengladbach are right there on the tail, should one of those two slip up. In Group E, it's Barcelona leading the way, Monaco in second, ahead of Roma, and Parisien yet to get off the mark. As no surprises really in Group F, as Bayern Munich lead the way with German champions leading Arsenal. Arsenal taking the 3 points against Basel today, as Basel and Olympiacos are on a point each. Kiev leading Group G by surprise with Porto in second, Chelsea only third. Tel Aviv are also equal with them. In Group H, it's Zenit St. Petersburg leading the way with Valencia on equal points, Lyon in third. Ghent still yet to get off the mark in that one. So, I guess you guys have noticed a few differences. I just thought I'd add this in quickly. I changed some settings because I really do think that match against PSV was far too easy, and I didn't like it because it was just too easy, and that goal for me was just ridiculous. Did you guys see that? It was absolutely crazy how I scored that. I was like, no, this is too easy. So I changed it up. I think I set the difficulty of one higher. I think I had it in amateur, or did I have it on regular the whole time? I don't know. But I changed a few things around, and as you can see, manual shooting I put it to, and the manual shooting is so much better than the one I already had it on, because the one I already had it on, as you saw about that Club Brugge stuff, I just kept hitting the post, and I was like, oh my goodness. But those changes I made it much more comfortable. It wasn't a rout. And I felt really good about that. The only thing is the player clipping is a bit awkward, but it was a win and much better and much more comfortable. So hopefully we won't have no more 5-0 routes in this Champions League part of the career mode playthrough. It's good to be back in the Champions League, and it's good to have it nice and official also. So yeah, I'll see you at Wolfsburg, and I think I found my optimum settings, and I think it proved right there that they work. So I'll see you guys at Wolfsburg. Peace out.